Hi everyone, today we'll be focusing this sequence on our lower body. This is great for athletes after a squat workout, a lower body workout. We're really going to be strengthening our legs, opening up our hips, and lengthening everything that you need for your next lower body workout. So join me on your mat. We're going to start in tabletop. Wrists are aligned with your shoulders. Hips are in line with your knees. Slowly start to inhale and drop your belly down. Pull your upper chest towards the sky. Exhale, curve your back in towards the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Just warming up the spine here. Rotating internally. Feeling like a wave with every cat and cow. Just a small warm-up. On your next inhale, find stillness in tabletop. Back is flat here. Slowly start to arch your feet. Bring your toes to your mat and pull your hips up towards the ceiling. In our downward dog, we can start to paddle out our feet one heel at a time. Notice how your belly starts to fill up with every inhale and empty out with every exhale. Find stillness in your downward dog. Press your fingertips into your mat. On your inhale, right leg rises up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward. Heel touches your mat first. Low lunge. Drop that back knee. Press your fingertips into the mat. Find a flat back. Pull your chest forward towards the front of your mat. On your next breath in, your left palm presses down into the earth and rotate up into this low lunge twist. Really level out your hips here. So pull that front hip back, that back hip forward. Find that level. Reach towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Press those fingertips into the mat. If you're feeling bold, you can inhale and slowly reach towards those back toes. Palm can press into the pinky toe of your foot for this deep hamstring stretch. Try not to drop down into that front shoulder. Really lift up that chest as it leads you forward. Big inhale. On your exhale, release that toe if you have it. Slowly twist. Come back to center. Heel toe out with that right leg into a lizard lunge. So right here, we're finding this deep diagonal stretch with your knee. Opening up that hip, pressing fingertips into the mat. Feel free to wiggle out right and left, back and forward, whatever feels good. On your breath in, find stillness. Drop those hips as low as you can. Back knee is still pressing into the mat. Inhale. On your exhale, slowly tiptoe, heel toe back to the center of your mat and roll onto the back side foot. Should be your left foot of your mat. I'll rotate so you can see. So we go Skandasana. So you're rotating to that back side of your mat, bending into that left knee. Fingertips can be on the mat. One elbow can be on your quad. We really just want to drop down into these hips here. Press down. On your inhale, slowly we lengthen our left leg And find stillness at the center of the side of your mat. So this is a wide forward fold here. Drop that head down. Heel toe out just a little wider. Your heels are wider than your toes, so you're at a diagonal here. Notice how your hips start to open. Big breath in. On your inhale, you slowly go back to that side twist lunge. So rotate back up, twist towards that right knee. Big breath in. Exhale, right palm comes to your mat. Option for chaturanga, high to low plank. Always feel free to skip this, upward dog. We're really just resetting our back here. Exhale, downward dog. So we just did our right side, we have to do our left now. So pedal out your feet. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, slowly bring your knee towards your forehead, then your heel comes down towards your mat before your toes. Drop that back knee here. Stack that ankle over your knee, press into your fingertips. Find a strong upward body with your upper back and shoulders. Breathe here. On your inhale, slowly start to open up low lunge twist. Notice how your palms stack over your wrists, which stack over your shoulders. Press deep into this twist here. Try not to crunch down in that lower arm. Really press into your fingertips, your palm. Option to clasp that pinky toe side for a hamstring stretch here. So really drop those hips down. Big breath here. Inhale. On your exhale, slowly unwind. Heel toe that left side out wide to your mat. Keep these hips low in the lizard lunge. Breathe into this pose. Notice how this hip may feel a little different than your right side. Big breath in. Heel toe back to center. On your exhale, find Skandasana, back of your mat. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Palms can press into the mat or at heart center. Big breath here. On your exhale, cartwheel those hands back down, come to the front of your mat. Slowly open up, low lunge twist, drop that back knee. Reset here. Cartwheel those hands down, high to low plank. Option to stay on your knees. Upward dog and downward dog. Pedal out those feet. Notice how one side feels different than the other or maybe similar. On your next breath in, find stillness. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, slowly bring it to the center of your mat for pyramid pose. So lengthen that front knee and rotate the back to a diagonal position. Really try to minimize the space between your chest and your knee here. Lengthen out that front leg, the back side of that leg. Level out your hips here. Pull the front hip back, the back hip forward. Take a breath. Slowly rotate that back toe up. Inhale to three-legged dog. Kick it back. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, center of your mat, pyramid pose. Rotate your right foot diagonally out. Press those fingertips into your mat and minimize the space between your chest and your knee. Notice how the hamstring starts to light up. Rotate that back hip forward, level out. Big breath here. On your exhale, rotate those back toes, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal it out. Now feel free to use this flow 1 or 2 more times to really get into this deep lower body stretch. Have a great rest of your week. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon.